This man looks like a regular shopper, coming in to pick up a few goods at his local convenience store. He's anything but regular. He opens up his blue bag and dives in. He fills his bag with chips, cakes, candy, and soda.
What's happening? It looks like he's stealing. According to me, I'll say like he's stealing. I thought like he was going to rob the shop, but it doesn't look like he's going to rob the shop. It looks like he's going to take stuff and put it inside a bag. I don't know, yo.
And when he's done, he just walks out.
Oh. Nobody asked him anything. That was wild. I mean, like, if you're a store owner, you have to, like, is it dangerous like that? I think I have to know. I have to find out from you guys. Is it dangerous like that in such a way that, like, someone can come from where they're coming from and just destroy a business like that, and then you just watch them leave? You don't have anything to say. You can't even say anything. They just take what they want to take and put it inside their bag, and then they leave. That's the downside of business. What time was it here? I can't even see the time. I think it was probably like...
This man has been
10
serial
past 5.
thieving at the same convenience store for the better part of a year. He's there so much, they give him a nickname, Gatorade Man, for his penchant for the thirst-quenching sports drink. At least once a week, he waltzes in, grabs some snacks, and waltzes right back out. Until one day, he walks in, fills up his bags, and as he's about to walk out again, the clerks lock the doors. He's trapped.
You messed up. Oh, god damn it, he messed up. I thought like he was brave. I even thought like he was brave. It looks like he's panicking. The way like he's kicking the door. I mean like he's going back and forth kicking the door so hard that he wished like the door would open so that he can escape and disappear. I swear he would never come back if like the door had to open and then he walks out of the store. He would never come back. I thought he was brave. Yo, what is he trying to do?
The clerks lock the doors. He's trapped. The clerk recognizes the man and presses a button that locks the door. He calls 911. But this thief is not going to wait for police to arrive. He kicks once, twice.
This is not a thief. Is he a thief? I don't think like he's a thief. I think like he's sort of like looting. Hey, tell me what you think on the comment section. I don't think like, because it does not bring a gun. It does not have a gun. It doesn't have anything like to use like whatsoever, to do whatsoever, or to defend himself, or like to threaten the store owner. But like he just come in with the bag and fill the bag and he leaves. I think he did good with the button. The button really helped.
Still no luck. He pushes and pulls at the door. He takes a running jump and kicks some more.
It was this moment he knew that he messed up. It was at this moment he knew that he messed up. God damn. I thought he had a plan. So like he didn't think about like this thing would happen someday, or like the store owner would try to defend himself in any type of way, because like he's a regular now. He's a regular. He goes and come back. But today is not your day. It's not your day, my brother. What's he trying to do?
He puts the stolen drinks back and drops the bag of poached goodies on the shelf.
What is he trying to do? Let me out.
He grabs just one drink to help him in his quest. Escape.
Yo, The door is too strong. I swear this door is very strong. Like you've been kicking the door. And I think it's sort of like a bulletproof in any type of way. Cause like the glass is still standing. There is no, it seems like it's not cracking. Cause you can still see outside clearly. It was not his day. Yo, he was like, hey, let me out. You had to try to let him out, bro. Oh
Finally,
my
after
god.
a solid 5 minutes of kicks and flying jumps, the plexiglass comes off, and he crawls through. And he's off again.
Oh! You won't try that again. You won't do it again. I swear you wouldn't do it again. You'll never do it again. That was crazy. Where is this store? Food Mart.
But in a surprising twist, the store's owner, Dennis Alloy, finds an unconventional solution to ending the pilfer. And here with us now is Dennis Alloy, the owner of that convenience store. Dennis, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Gio. Thanks for having me.
The Gatorade man.
Hey, what's happening? Bro looks like a survivor. Oh, okay. It's the same guy. I think like he's putting a mask on when he's at a store and he's wearing a uniform, but on the interview he's not wearing a mask. So I was like, is it trap of a transition? What's happening?
Pilfer. And here with us now is Dennis Alloy, the owner of that convenience store. Dennis, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Gio. Thanks for having me.
The Gatorade man was constantly targeting your store. What kind of impact did that leave on you and your staff?
Drives me crazy. It takes a toll. For my employees, I don't want them confronting him physically. It's just not worth any potential bad result. He comes at will and gets away with it at will. He would come in. Oftentimes it was a few days in a row, then I would see him for a little while, then it would be a lot.
He's stupid, yo. He's very stupid. A few days in a row. That's very stupid. How could he? Didn't he ever thought like the store owner will think of something to solve his problems? Like just the way that he did. And I think like he's going to go back. If he could go back, oh my god, he's done. I swear
Guys
he's
that work
done.
for me, they have some responsibility in the store, and they feel terrible when things like this happen. There needs to be some consequences on what happens. I'm not looking to throw someone in jail and ruin their lives, for what is considered petty theft. But there needs to be some consequence.
Dennis, how did you decide to put an end to this?
There was a local neighborhood guy. We were just discussing what issues I have as a businessman. And I talked about the crime and the shoplifting, and I showed a picture of Gatorade Man. And the guy there from the neighborhood's like, I know that guy. And he's like, I'm going to take care of this for you. And 2 days later, he texts me and says, I want to meet you, and I've got the guy here, so let's have a meeting.
How did that meeting go?
I was not happy about him at that point. He was a big problem. He was terrorizing my employees. He'd stolen from me multiple times. So I went in with kind of a angry mood, and we started talking. And again, I don't want to put people in jail for things like this and ruin them. But we talked, and he kind of explained to me, and he was sincere and apologetic. He talked about his drug problem and how he's been in rehab. I felt like he was trying to address that, and I think he understood that this had to end. And we kind of just shook hands.
I apologize. I sincerely apologize. I apologize to Dennis. He's out of I came in too stuff, and I apologize.
He worked for me for a full day, probably 10 hours. He scrubbed my dispensers and cleaned up the parking lot. I saw him on the cameras as I was sitting in my office just to make sure he was doing what he had to do. And actually, I wish I had my employees could do as good a job as he did. So after the conversation, I hadn't seen him for several weeks. One night, I got a phone call from an employee saying, hey, he's back. And I'm like, no way.
Yo, it's crazy. You went back in. After apologizing like that, you went back in. I mean, like, they were talking with the store owner. He shook his hands. He went back and apologized at the store. He even cleaned the dispenser. They thought, like, things changed. But he's heading back in. Brother not willing to change. I swear you'll never change, yo. I swear you'll never change. And this time he just picked. What did he take? I think he took the
Conversation.
juice.
I hadn't seen him for.
Is this some
several
juice
weeks.
he take?
One night, I got a phone call from an employee saying, "Hey, he's back."
It looks like sauce, but I swear this is a drink. It's sort of like a juice.
I'm like, "No way."
Grab one, he ran
But
away.
Since that one relapse, I have not seen him in the store since. But the bottom line, it just had to stop, and I think overall, it worked out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand how he lives. Hey, I swear, I thought after they had like locked the door on him, he was not going to come back ever, because I saw how panicking he was. And this time around, he grabbed the thing that he could have access to it quickly, and then like he jumped out of the store. I think he grabbed the juice and then jumped out. That was crazy, bro. I thought he changed it too. Why was I thinking that he would change? I mean, you see them niggas how you behave. It's crazy. It's crazy how them niggas behave, yo. Hey, man. Thank you for watching this video up until the end. You guys make sure that you hit the subscribe button, you hit the like button, you go to the comment section, and tell me what was the motive? Why do they really do these things? And then like for the store owner not to go outside and confront the guy or hit him with the deuce. I mean, like, is it dangerous like that? You thought like you pull up with the pew like, hey, I don't know much, man.